If you want to learn German and English is the language that you already speak, I can tell you that learning German is for you quite easy. And this is why follow this video. My name is Sven. I speak several languages, and among those, German is my mother language, and the first foreign language I've ever learned was English. And if I had known what I know now, I would have learned English in a far more faster way than I did in the past. So I've learned English in school, and in school it took me 9 years of training, and when I finished school I didn't have the impression that my English was good enough to do anything with it. But I went to student exchanges. Finally I studied in Ireland, and I explored different ways to learn languages, and I understood that German and English are like brothers because they're both Germanic languages, which means that they have a lot of common vocabulary. So this is the first thing that you need to find out. Which is the common vocabulary between German and English in those two languages? Which kind of words are similar or the same? Like restaurant, helicopter, hospital, internet, taxi, hotel, even meet. We have meetings in Germany. We call them meetings because we use the English expression. But also things like Father, Vater, Mother, Mutter, Son, Sohn, Daughter, Tochter. Even the days of the week are similar because they are related to the Germanic gods, like Monday, Montag, Moon, Mond, the day of the moon, and so on. So the first thing that you do if you learn German is, first of all, focus on those words that you understand at first sight, because they look the same or sound similar. There are some tiny little numbers of false friends like become or will, but forget about those for a minute. Focus on those that are similar or the same. Next step, learn the verb to be and to have in present tense, past tense, and future tense in German. And then learn the auxiliary verbs, because these verbs will make it easy for you to speak German very, very fast on a very high level. Because if you use the auxiliary verbs like ich kann, ich darf, ich möchte, ich muss, ich will, those are followed by the infinitive of a verb. So you can use literally any word in the German language without needing to conjugate them. So that's brilliant. So use auxiliary verbs in front of a normal verb. Ich möchte kaufen. Ich möchte gehen. Ich möchte haben. You don't need to conjugate the verbs then. Just learn the form of the auxiliary verbs and the different pronouns with them, and that's it. And then you can rule the world with the German language. Apart from that, we have 3 different genders, which is something that is slightly different to English. We have der, die, das instead of just the. And here, think of a male person. That is maybe something German for you, or just take your father. And then think of a female person. That is German for you, or just think of your mother. And then think of an animal, like a dog or a cat or whatever. Can even be a teddy bear. So whenever you have now a subject, a noun that is male, like table, Tisch, der Tisch is male. So you imagine your father or that male figure sitting at the table. Or if you have something female, like flower, die Blume, you imagine the female person, like your mother, holding that flower. Or you have child, Kind, das Kind. That's neutral in German. Don't ask me why, but that's how we do it. And then you can use the pet or the animal or teddy bear, like the child is hugging the teddy bear or feeding the dog or whatever. So German is very, very easy if you know how to learn it. Because adults learn foreign languages far more faster than any child or student. And with the methods we learn in school, it's very ineffective. If you want to learn German, you have different options. You can use our online course as a starter, which will lead you to A1 in a couple of days, and you can find the link to that online course in the description of this video. Or just contact us and you can have online coaching, you can have online sessions with us. I speak English, French, Spanish, Italian, Swedish, Polish, Dutch. Currently, I'm learning Arabic. I can teach you in all these languages and teach you German. Well, it's not going to be very cheap. It's going to be quite expensive if you want me as a tutor directly. But anyway, we also have other trainers who just speak English and German, and they can do the training with you as well. And we will use these speed learning techniques that I've just explained to you a minute ago. So stay motivated, just do it, and yeah, let's stay in contact. And if you want any other more tips, tricks, or techniques, just subscribe to this channel and let's stay in contact.